is Stephen Keeney. He'll be evaluating Jim Price's speech on shopping to travel, an impromptu speech. Thank you for participating. Please welcome Stephen.
Morning, Jim. The fact that you did this as an impromptu speech was excellent in the format that you gave it to us. You would think, for me, looking at it, that you'd practice this speech to give it today, and perhaps in the back of your mind you always have. But the one thing about you is you're a very great storyteller. I was disappointed in your opening. You opened, and I thought you were going to say, "Shop to pack," but you didn't. You kind of laid it out there. But then you immediately came back and were powerful in everything you spoke to us about. You told us about shop to pack, and I immediately got the wrong idea. I was thinking that how when I go on a trip, I think about the things I'm going to buy while I'm on the trip, how I'm going to pack them. So that's what I thought. But then you hit us with the things that don't wrinkle, and my mind started racing. Yeah, it's a great idea, and dry quick. So I realized what you had in mind, and you laid it out like you had printed out a list of the things that you should have in that bag. In fact, I wish you had given us a list. If you're going on a trip, these are the things you should take, and this is how you should pack a bag. That would be very useful for some of us who have to travel with 16 suitcases for a 2-day weekend. Oh, I think I've touched some nerves here. You were so articulate. You asked me to look at your organization and your vocal variety. Your vocal variety was excellent. And you were so organized. If there's anybody here that doesn't know how to pack light for a trip, then I think you were asleep. So the body of your trip was great. Talking about the shoes, that's one of my pet things. I go on trips and I see people where you know they're going on a trip, they're going to walk all day long, and they're wearing the worst possible shoes. Sandals that are going to give them blisters. And not only did you talk about it, you showed us an example of good shoes. So that touched a nerve for me. I can definitely identify with that. And every aspect about the internet, the books that you take, gave us a very clear idea of how you should travel, how you should pack. I think you're in the wrong business. You should be a travel guide. You could definitely clear up a lot of problems people have, because most people go on trips, they have no clue how to do it, how to pack, where to go, and how to organize their trips. So from that standpoint, excellent. And in your conclusion, you talked about how, and I can visualize how easily you can get on an airplane and throw your bag in those compartments. I visualize seeing these long lines of people getting on airplanes, and they're trying to stuff these overstuffed bags in the compartment that you know there's no way they're going to get it to fit. But I can see you could easily throwing your bag in and getting it off and being in and out of that plane and going home with the least problems, and I appreciate that, and I can definitely identify with